Hello students, in last video we learned how we can calculate time complexity of loop statement and nested loop statement. Today in our chapter 7 class of idea of algorithm part 5 we learned another algorithm consecutive statement, how we can calculate time complexity of consecutive statement. So to compute the complexity of consecutive statement, simply add the time complexity of each statement. So how much statement we have in a program or in an algorithm, we have just add the all time complexity of every statement. Like if we have simple statement in our program or in our algorithm, x equal to x plus 1, so it takes constant time, so its complexity will be O C1, its complexity will be C1. Like we have a loop in a program, and in loop in a program we have simple statement m equals to m plus 2 or whatever statement is there. So this statement will calculate, it takes constant time, and this loop will execute n times because it is executing statement n times, so loop execute n times. So this complexity constant time C1 and this loop complexity into n, so we have single n, so our complexity will be On for the consecutive statement. If we have two nested loop, one for outer loop and one for internal loop, and statement is constant, so there are two loops or a nested loop, so constant is C2 into n square, so our time complexity will be On square because constant time will be ignored, it will not be used in calculation part or in time complexity part. Next is if then else statement. So to compute time complexity of if then else statement, we consider worst running time, which means we consider the time taken by the test plus time taken by the either part or then part or the else part, whichever is larger. So like we have loop, single loop for, and inside I have condition, so it will take C1 constant time to check test condition, and if condition is true then it takes constant time C2. So C1 plus C2 constant time will be added and our looping time complexity is n, so constant part will be ignored and our complexity is On for the simple if then else statement. If it has else part, like if we have else part, so it also take either, it will execute either this part or either this part, so that time no change in our constant time complexity, so complexity will remain same On. Our next is logarithmic complexity. It means that an algorithm's performance time has logarithmic factor. It means there is no fixed loop execution time, it can vary on execution of program by program. An algorithm is O log n if it takes constant time to cut the problem size by a fraction. So binary search is the example of logarithmic complexity where loop execution is not fixed, it can vary by execution by program again and again. So here we have a table of all general algorithm for the best time complexity, average time complexity and worst time complexity. So for the linear search, best time is O1. O1 stands for, in linear search, first time when loop execute element has been found, and ON is a average time and worst time complexity. Another algorithm we learned, binary search. In the binary search, loop execution is not fixed, so it is calculated in logarithmic complexity. So its average time and worst time is O log n, O log n. Same thing for bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, merge sort, quick sort, heap sort, bucket sort, many types of sort, and all the time complexity of their algorithm is written in the table. So it is very useful table to know what is the time complexity and what is the best time complexity, average time complexity and worst time complexity of a algorithm. So today we learned how we can calculate time complexity of consecutive statement, how we can calculate time complexity of if then else statement, and how we can calculate complexity of logarithmic algorithms. And we have a table of all algorithms for best time complexity, average time complexity and worst time complexity.